Ghana Mind share me more kwaba sonkodo but Ghana's #1 television, Great Commission Television. So we do fidie ato hanoma on mane kwanta kraye ahanom the right source of information the ma Ghana and beyond. Baby awo we wiase ma no nyina Great Commission Television and was say wo hwe intino me ma kwaba sonko kra ahanom dwumedia yedi anase baby yedri ye frano beyi wano na edusi a aso nyina na dey eti eni nyina na ehwe because ahanom anansempa ni nyina ewo na de obeye nie oduru Facebook a hye no so say ye streaming live ewo hodom bomode ne ko like ye page Great Commission Television uwia bra baby a video no wo make sure so be comment be like no epia share no so na afoforo enye bi so omahwe na aye kama pa aven so app no ebia me no ka say ufri ufie ukọ eye adwuma anasa ukọ market anasa we taxi driver we Uber driver yango eno mo makeka ho we free fie asese ukodi pa upesi adwumedie koso ahwe bomode ne download eye Great Commission Television for 2 phone no so se na be ya ukọ nyina na wo yedey na wo hwe anasa wutie ye de obeye nie bomode ne ko Play Store anasa App Store no so Great Commission Television fa hye ho no mani loadi elodi wi make sure so be install it we install it ewie pena na we mia eye open ubehu se ebebie e de ama kama pa ye dwumedie bia ye difita no pa ekopem enumre obenya na wahwe umpewe na peden monso amowo eye Africa of the Africa countries say wo Egypt ana say wo Ethiopia wo Rwanda country bia wo e Africa no mepacho betima download eye Great Commission Television no ama na wo phone so se na be ya Ghana's content ubetime nya bi na wahwe no wetie afa mu amuwa brochimem UK say wo Bahrain wo United States country bia wo bia so no akonya no so wo ho de ma so betima download Great Commission Television na ye dwumedie bia ye di ana say ye Africa content ana say Ghana content no wenya bi etie na wenya bi so ahwe wenyina eye munti ana Great Commission akwakofa e de abrem se na be ya ye betima asom ni asom oye medin e de abrante akwesi jemfe from the ambassador na meje so na ena no pay baby a ye to ye satellite e de akọ eye recently 3 days demonstration a course wo Ghana hanom na adani nsem pi ewo omanim obia twe ne srane abasa adenti a asamba akope na Ghana fo kan eye ekom de Ghana man ekom de Ghana man na owo ode ahomte na eka ti panye owo ode ahomte na eka ana afei yehunehuna timemufo no saa ma sese krampo de omusuro bibie bio because oma yese ade wo se Ghana ni ehia na onya no eno eno mo bepre afo na yehwe yechiri anase yabakosema ye nananum bi akunse ya pre ade ma Ghana enti eduru me na wo so se yenso yebekoso apre ade ma nchirima no na ase ye de se hye yedemru fam ni ya se ye nkasa ye mpre a omo beba ye na kanso omo beba no omo bebre tie panye because omo di ye nimu ekun ye je oman Ghana edisi ho no omo di omumoja na je Ghana edisi ho no enti eduru se menewo ye beye bia to aso eno ni enwuma efrememu kan ye anaso otoye enti Ghana foi de esi ye no ewo se ye den esi enye se eya bone ewo se esi because baby a oman na ekọ no se yankasemu a yanyina bekọ akoto gatem na de beto ye no ato ye because Albert Einstein ene kan na se mbi se bibi ekoso wo manim na se empenifo no se yankasemu afa nkyire empenifo no na ye din na ye betima kasa ye koso ye din a adeko na ese ne ye krampo na ya den ya se ne kese because ne ye wo anu anka ye betimi aka na nso ye ntimi anka yaka ya no atum nti omo mako omanu atum e wo man mu nyina mo na mo say oman na nya politicians because you have the voice to speak ba wa ye din tie panye we asema Albert Einstein e kan ye nti no we need more Ghanaians to speak se na be yo man ne be ye den e be ye yi tie eye omampani na nado danko akofado etisui a onu na odi yenimu tie pan yi a niema enkoye before then abakosem kire se onu kurampo ni demonstration ye bi a otu ni din komepreko obi anya den anya ne hwe enti ne Ghana fo bebre na anti ase se demonstration mo kokko ye ne de aban penifo etima rise against wo because when ena kire se ye participate in democracy na democracy yeka democracy ne den ye democracy ade bia yeka na democracy ne den se amanfo so be den ade ehi amanfo metima ba bontin aba voice out because we don't want timid people in this country. We want people who can voice out bibi homo metima kem akasa dia ma Ghana for because who say Ghana for the bebre na nya dey ntimi nkasa. So we need a voice for the voiceless, and these people are voice for the voiceless. But it is so fortunate to say yet using national security with the machineries behind them to guard these people from talking, and that is the problem you are facing right now in this country. Tiepanyi intisha demonstration see ye youth no sha youth ni na ye den also because we are the next generation for this country. Intino yentimi nye din emma omo te so sebi oma bom nkokura bomu a sesi omo kono youth no embebre with our generation. Itu sha demonstration na youth no also youth ni ye be say 80% what this current demonstration. Eye me nwanwa se oman we mu bibia e fa demonstration one na se bibi ade ye de tag se eye MPP aban na wo so na demonstrators ni ye NDC se ye NDC ban na wo so na demonstrators ni ye MPP we sense bi enim nyansa bi enim na da bi o se MPP e na teso e na NDC for eye demonstration openie anase busue sabe NDC for mo ye ne ye NDC for sebe omo ye ne na NDC for nya Ghana for. So I don't see the reason why say ye demonstration na ye de target a political party bi na she kire na oye they are Ghanaians. It is NDC for na ye demonstration can who so me ye Ghana for. It is simple as ABCD. Tiepan yi yesua de wa ha yesua de Ghana for na so omakoye demonstration na ye the political party tagium ebesi den na oman we yetima koye ni because omo ye demonstration no eye NDC for me pacho omo gu onu me de na di adanse so omo ye NDC for. They are fighting for their rights. They are fighting for what belongs to them. Say no ya tagium so omo ye NDC for to the extent say ya ma oppose for etima kwa akohia nkofo achichi bi mu de o makwa akogu eye biaye bi yisese odwen ho a wonte ase na yesi freedom of speech, that is one. Freedom of movement, that is second. Nisa nyema we nyina ye enlisted yama the ordinary Ghanaian to follow. No, it is being trampled on. So are they trying to tell us say there is no freedom of speech, and I said there is no freedom of movement? Are they trying to tell us that? Yeah. But meanwhile, abenya was currently a demonstration near Fenukumepreku. Obi anya ohe. Tiepanye. Obi enu no more yo bibi. If you see them na way there, what sorry tia, you don't want them to do the peaceful demonstration and answer protest. Dabio, into uncontinence na anke ekomunkuna na. Ye. Untinance na ekomunkunu. People are suffering on the street. The street is not favorable for members of this Udwinwa won't asie. Udwinwa won't asie. People can't even accommodation baby nipa di ni tribeto krampa yedin. Ediani akobrani ebedi se say formation biaba. Formation ye wo 1-3 na se ube didi alopa undidi ewia ene numre eno ne 1-3 enye wo 2-3 2-3 no so say obedidi anopa na so obenu muso anopa ewia no wa pe beans biedi enumre no akwa and this is what is going on. You think say a man for enyare yare with this malnutrition tie people are suffering on the street. Obi obeka so on suffer bia na se be onte Ghana ha ebi oba Ghana ncheye a man for ebre on the street. You have to give people the reason why your muntia tax. Ya say obi tia tax. Na de wo say onya no onya. Untia sia na. You have to give the people the reason. Adentia na wo say me dey me tia tax. Okay, no or tax ni say near dey. So I believe you are okay. But this is the situation whereby pure water ni do so pure water. Onya hwe etua tax the oton drinks etua tax the oye den ochibo float etua tax na se onya hwe a ede no pese oye ye ede mpa no pese sai ni pa akono eye na se omamu anom amanfo obre na se oma hate street demonstrate a yesi aposifo se omo nya den demonstrate ya chi nkrofo ni bi edo makogu baby sense ben the room meanwhile minimum ka say the institution, the police themselves institution ankasa no fine wo mo cause of that yam penisa mo be den mo be demonstration. Therefore se Ghana ni ye demonstration na aban ni sakraya na se bibi be mu a when there is wind of change a car posifo ye a car posifo interposifo ni bia videos ni bia ye hu ye no o ma jiro mo ho empini chi boys ni girls ni bi edo mo kotum ni ade no ede na wom meanwhile one kasa posi ni ne krampo obre usu bre bi. This country is full of sycophants because no kwa penny de ni botom de na odwen ho ye be ko ne yem na odwen ho nti onya wewie waka na notum ana ekoso wo manim. Meanwhile post for mo krampo de mo bre krampo say yen timemufo no ye wa post for na fofo ye wo commander some ye na fofo ye no mu din komo. The situations you go through is even higher than the ordinary citizen. So I don't see why apostle for ni bi chinchina chi yampini ebi mu ye good with the demonstrators ebi mu ye good me who post ni ba ko demonstrators ni bi krapo ka chen say taxpayers e di chiao salute ye na police ni na edan salute no. Yes, and this is how we should be doing on the street. It's not possible for the Biafra World Cup yampini otu obre krampo sing Ghana for that two no mo blessing Ghana for so men yet said there would there womre na positive krampo market ya yesing there be a corruption index beba bonti bia regards to Ghana positive for the decline. And these people are fighting for all Ghanaians, including a police for. So I don't see why posting new waja they will tell when you World Cup. Meanwhile, your other colleague, police officers, were even talking to some of the demonstrators, trying to cool them down. Now, Usha videos in India, posting getting. Hey, my friend, T. Omano enye Ghana Police Service for dia tie panyi. Omano enye Nanado Danko Akufo-Addo de omampeni tie panyi. Omano enye parliamentarians including politicians tie panyi. Omano enye Ghana ni dia. Na Ghana was there before any political party emerged in this country. We had a Gold Coast before Ghana answer any of the political parties emerge in this country. It's no Montomobo, the AC and then a SIDA. The AC and 3 days demonstration a SIDA, a SIDA, a BSIDA. A dear bang, a dear near who ye, a dear near who ye, a dear near who ye. It is a Nipacono comedy in Amanenka. A man for businesses collapsing to Manenka. and na ukwaji loan ababa show jume mu na loan interest eyesen yeah loan interest eyesen. So you can't suffocate the citizens and then think say power it is 4 years obeko na adia na ha me say anka was demonstrators no adia betimi di change aba oman Ghana hanom was like demonstrators no kasafa the amendment of the constitution. That is 1 2 1 amendment of the constitution. Say constitution ye best say because yama omanpeni to me do e man we mu too much. The constitution in Ghana, Ghana obi aho by no needs amendment because omanpeni yama ni to me too much. And no tell omanpeni to me appoint IGP or to me appoint big nanka police council appoint IGP and can ye see ye Tiepanye enye de si ye ni a yehu apolisifoɔ sɛ ɔmo cheche amanfo ne ankanye de yehu ye ni. But so fortunate say Omanpeni has the autonomous power in this country, which it is too much. We have to fight for a year amendment of the constitution, which is 1. Secondly, you will see a national agenda for this country. This country doesn't have national agenda. Na se ebi wo okrampa ya botu egu. At almost time no ye bi. Nyankopon fa ni crazy. Why? Sa book na enfa ne da. In futuro krampa bono enfa ne da. This country has no national agenda. Intina ayati say frofre kobo obi a frefre no kobo bi. Wo de otam so a obeye de obetimi bia no asore na okọ. Inti ayafu to France. Obi a yusu sa na Ghana openo. Sa na opeso boni bia no abobo no. No ato atwene no obi nso ba befa. No abobo Ghana sa no ato atwene. Eno ne ye ne a ye di bre. Ebusia yankonko hwe videos ni bi na tie sound ni bi na ehu sa na Ghana fo ani abre na omo kasafa yankonko fa videos no 1 2 bi emra ye ba ye beto aso nti producers mo fa bi nto so mame na yankohwe emra sisi a everybody join the car hey.
It's been more than 2 hours since police with the Accra Regional Command rounded up the 30 stations. Interaction with some of the persons arrested, they tell us that their team, one of such teams which were divided, is being taken to the Kolebu police station, with some still here at the Accra Regional Police Command, one or some here at the Central Police Station, and some within the precincts of the regional police.
Well, if police arrest me today, I wouldn't be surprised, and it's not going to be a news to me. All right. Police have been arresting us all the time, so this is not news. My colleagues in there knows what they are doing. They knows that today they will be arrested. All right. But since they have been arrested, as I'm talking to you now, I am replacing them. If I am being taken right now, somebody is taking me. So by the time you realize they will arrest all Ghanaians, so they should try and then increase their number of cells.
So now the media need to ask the question: why are the police preventing the citizens from demonstrating? That should be the media question we should be asking ourselves. Do you all have the right to demonstrate? I ask you a question: do you have the right to demonstrate? That we need to demonstrate. The citizens were demonstrating. They have actually served the court, including me. We have served the court 1 month ago about our protest. So you can't just release a press statement yesterday that you have served the convenience with a letter. Meanwhile, you serve none. Is it Oliver or whoever they serve the letter? They never give any letter to somebody. So due to that a social media press statement, they just come and then just arrest people, citizens, innocent citizens who are ready to do demonstration. You come and just arrest them. Just
one of the demonstrators, but in your short as well, is saying that Sina Soul who's also joined, like I mentioned, a handful really of the protesters are here at the Central Police Station in Accra, close to the Accra Regional Police Command. And so currently, 2 lawyers are working round the clock.
Let me spend today, and it happens to be Kwame Nkrumah's birthday. I don't know how our forefathers felt, how they fought for us, but this is the least I could have done. To be in a red shirt and jeans, just to show up, nothing, no guns, nothing, just my mobile phone. It could have been the easiest thing I've done. My first protest that I have absolutely not regretted, and I'll do it again.
How will you describe the experience? I realized you were having some sort of exchanges with the police personnel at the entrance.
A mother's son called Kevin Boachi has been taken in at the Accra Regional Police Headquarters. She doesn't know what her son's crime is. She only asked me to find out from them so she could bail him even if he has committed a crime. And that was it. And a policeman comes out and just charges at anyone standing in front of the gate. They did nothing. They were pulling and they ripped my dress. They ripped my dress. I don't know whose band I have in my middle. This is not how my dress was. It was a full dress all the way. This is the dress. And they have ripped it. I don't know who has the piece. You know, because they were struggling. And they pulled the gentleman. He was holding on to my back because he didn't want to go in.
If we were to have an injunction, that is how we know that, yes, we are dealing with the law. But they cannot just come and have a social media injunction and tell us we shouldn't do our protest. In fact, they are finding ways to spoil what we are doing, but we will still protest. As I'm talking to you now, we will still protest. Even as we are here, we are still protesting.
What's the import of this protest? What do you seem to want to achieve with this?
Well, one of the things we know is the way and the status of this country is not in the way that this our president promised us. And there is a saying in Akan, say,
unfortunately, without any warrant, the Ghana Police Service decided to become brutish. And whilst they never went to any court, no injunction has been placed whatsoever, the police decided that they will disrupt the actions of our colleagues. They took them and they have distributed them to about 7 different cells across. And so some of the people have been here, some are at Shukura, some are at cantonments, and they have distributed them everywhere. As I speak to you, Vomawo is currently the only person they are put in police cell at the railway police station. They isolated him because they think that he's the leader. Our lawyers are here and they are working feverishly to secure their release.
I am with some of the lawyers who are trying to gain access to their clients in the premises of the Accra Regional Police Command, but they are being denied. But let's get the reaction from them as to what the conversation has been at the entrance. Sinema, what's your full name?
My name is David Ayesu Debra. I'm a lawyer, a barrister and solicitor of the Supreme Court of Ghana. We are here today to visit our clients and try and see how our clients are faring in police custody and what to do moving forward. The simple instruction is the order from above says that our clients should not have access to family or lawyers, and he's closed the gates. I don't know who is allowing in now. Lawyers are not allowed in, as you can see. I don't know what my colleague there is negotiating, but when he comes, we hear what they are saying. But that's what he told me, and then close the gate.
In that case, what becomes the next option for you?
We are thinking.
In the crowd, you also engaged the police earlier. What discussions did you hold with the police?
I was actually thanking them for their service as police people, because ask yourself what is compelling them to stand over there the whole day. It is for security, for the security of the people and for the security of the nation. They are working under power. You know what I'm saying? I can tell you that a lot of them over there support what we do because they know that we're not doing this, or the protest is not a lawless protest. It is not illegal. It is within our constitutional rights to express our grievances. In fact, this is one of the ways government understands the language. You know, it is one of the legal ways that government will understand the plight and the plea of the people. So guess what? It's been going on for 3 days. The first day was unfortunate. A lot of people were arrested, and that was what blew the whole thing out of proportion and went into the news. When I came, I was actually admiring their works, and I was actually also telling my people that it is not a soft way to freedom. It is never an easy way to freedom. You know, to speak to power, you have to face it. And I think that is the downside of it. I don't want them to see that as me. I believe that that is the sacrifice that we all have to go through. Even if now the police raids on us and begins to lash out, of course we're going to run for our lives, first and foremost. But that is a sacrifice that we have to know, that nothing comes on a silver platter for you to actually speak out. The Kwame Nkrumah sacrifice for us. The Yasantua sacrifice for us. The many General Atipos and the rest that we read about in our history books, the sacrifice for us. The least some of us can do is to continue to add our voices, our presence, our resources, if maybe to be able to add to the voices that will scream aloud for the people in power to know that we deserve better things to be done for us. My first call is, look at the healthcare situation. Look at the flood that is happening, the drainage systems. In as much as the populace has a role to play, the government has the power to force and instill the people, to obey and align into some developmental plans, So when I see people being evacuated and compensated for roads to be built properly and for them to move out of waterways, I support these things. It's up to the citizens to also know that that is for the betterment. That on the side, the motorway with the tolls that have been taken from years. I lost my knee to the accident on a motorway.
Yeah. And you listed that as one of the reasons why you decided to join this protest.
It's a major reason that I can never forget. I walk with a titanium knee replacement in my leg. How can I ever forget that happened to me? And even up to today, people still die off of the motorway, tires are blasting and all of that. Have we not raised enough revenue to be able to fix the motorway that Kwame Nkrumah built from yesteryears? And I'm not standing here in the name of MPP, NDC or CPP or KKP. I stand here in the name of Ghanaians as I am. That's my brother. I'm one of them. The president is a Ghanaian. The police force are Ghanaians. The military are Ghanaians. So guess what? It gives me a lot of joy. In the beginning, I was a little bit just skeptical, but I had to stand because I always do to make sure that I come in, because I don't really care about whoever wants to politicize my indulgence. Because that is not the reason.
And that's the fear for many of your colleagues.
That's the fear of many of my colleagues out there. Okay. Because they might want to, but then it can be politicized easily and they're going to be targeted and a lot. But I'm happy that this is not a lawless or a chaos or a harmful protest. And that so long as it is within our constitutional rights, why not? I am here. And I know this is going to go a long way to actually make some of my colleagues be very brave enough now to step in the front line.
Okay.
So I just want to say big respect to the IGP himself. He's one of the persons I've really admired and I've seen as a father. In his tenure, he has done great things, I'm not going to lie. Especially if he has not done nothing at all. Look at how beautiful he has transformed the police headquarters. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. So Ghana can only be better for all of us when we all get involved. Okay. Of course, listen, it's not all Ghanaians that can be here. But we that are here are representing on behalf of the rest of them. That's all I have to say.
Finally, before you go, the people gathered here say they are protesting against mismanagement of the economy. They say unemployment has forced a lot of young people to flee this country, and then corruption. I want to find out from you, are these views you also share? Are these assertions you also share?
Are these assertions you also share? Are these assertions you share?
Well, I've had a lot of these questions deflected back to me, but I say, as media people,
are these suggestions that you also share? Yes, I do share.
Okay.
Level of unemployment is high. Healthcare situation, road infrastructure. We know now. Why are you running away? If we don't admit and we don't beg and do things like this, we're going to be in our homes and crying and crying and crying. And this one there is not a political situation. Okay. I know members in power who are also saying that no, something should be done right. We see and we hear. We see and we hear, especially, I don't want to mention names, but we hear people in political power places who would actually criticize some of the decisions that government is making. Come on, man.
Okay. Thank you for talking to us.
Thank you very much.
Great. But welcome to join
strong. We are all involved. We are all involved. We are all involved. And make it a motherland. Say arise, Ghana, go.
So hip life musician Kwao Kessid. Let's find out from him. Kwao, why are you taking taking part in this protest?
I'm a Ghanaian, and things are not going right. You see, so I have to let the government know. I have to let the president know. I have to let the world know. All these people here are expressing their anger that things are not going well. So I'm here to, support and be part of Ghana, and this is what we are doing. Everybody is suffering. It's affecting everybody in this country. So the government have to do something.
Now, many people are raising concerns on social media, Twitter. They are saying that people like your colleagues who have a louder voice, they feel some of them are not adding their voice to project what these protesters, the concerns that they are raising. What do you make of that?
Many of my colleagues have been bought. Many of these artists who are not voicing out are politically motivated. They've been bought, so they can't say anything. It happens. We know most of them have been endorsed. They have endorsed the government in a way that when things are going wrong, they can't voice out. We have not endorsed anybody. We endorse Ghana. We want a better Ghana. So that's why we are here. We don't care who is voicing out and who is not. At the end of the day, Ghana and the world will see that things are not going right. That's why we are out here.
For a lot of the people I'm seeing here, young people, and the basis of comparison for them, it's the former President John Mahama government and now the President Akufo-Addo-led government. If you have to compare the two, what would you say is the state of affairs now?
I don't want to compare anything. They are all the same. What we deserve of them is that this is Ghana and this is 2023. We see what is going on around the world. There's internet. People see it day in and day out. We feel that Ghana can do better. Any government, be it NPP, NDC, CPP, PPP, whoever, Ghana first. Ghana should be the first agenda on any political parties. And if Ghanaians are not happy, you can't sit on government and be happy. And that's what we are doing. We are not happy.
A big deal, or they're making it so difficult for us to just protest and just speak on the things that bother us as Ghanaians. I don't see why it needs to get physical with police arresting and stuff, but I really expect that today everything goes smooth and we're able to protest and demonstrate because it's alright.
So, are you expecting police to do what they did yesterday? What would you do if what happened yesterday happened today?
I mean, we're not gonna stop. We're gonna fight. And what happened yesterday doesn't have to happen. It's unnecessary. We're not violent people. We're peaceful people. Ghanaians in general, we're generally peaceful people. So we're just trying to have a peaceful protest and demonstrate. So hopefully what happened yesterday doesn't happen again today. And if it does happen again today, we're gonna be here tomorrow.
Are you expecting more?
Of course. Yesterday social media was actually going crazy. A lot of the celebrities, they started to speak up. Hopefully they will show their face because I put it to them, like, if you guys are on Twitter saying you support us, why don't you come out and actually be at the forefront? Don't hide behind the computer and be at the comfort of your homes. I could have been home sleeping, but I'm not. I'm here because I care about the Ghanaians. I care about the people, and I want to be the example that I want to see. So hopefully we will have more of the people in power, the celebrities, here to support because the children.
Videos ni bi dia dance say Ghana for eni abre na osha celebrities a omo musika bi papa bi di ewo mo ka papa bi dem nanso oma hit straight omo kasem enti we no enye sabe ehiafo nko a enam street no so na emo one way or the other the ontimi ntofu enam street no so the ontimi enya ni duane anase 3 daily square meal na wedi no onam street no so no so protest the lorry fair eboaye din e de amano onam street no so o protest nti no o ka kire me say wo ye Ghana ni nanso de omu ye na oto make comment bi say nyanse bi enimu a na me nye sure say wo ka Ghana fo na wo free Ghana hanom ebia wo free planet foforo ebia na wo free Mercury anasa wo free Mars ana Jupiter anase ufri country foforo na Omampeni eka asɛm na ye kotie ba ye de be toto anase ye be ye mfato ho se demonstrators no omanye citizen ana omo ye spectator ye nkotie ne mbra sisia.
Fellow citizens, you must be at the center of the change. The change we have voted for will have to start with each of us as individuals. We can start with little changes in our own individual attitudes and practices. The change can and should start now and with us as individuals. I ask you to be citizens. Citizens, not spectators. Citizens, not subjects. Responsible citizens, building your communities and our nation. Let us work until the work is done. Fellow citizens, you must be at the center of the change. The change we have voted for will have to start with each of us as individuals. We can start with little changes in our own individual attitudes and practices. The change can and should start now and with us as individuals. I ask you to be citizens. Citizens, not spectators. Citizens, not subjects. Responsible citizens, building your communities and our nation. Let us work until the work.
Yes, citizen, not a spectator. Be citizen. I ensure all citizens, and I say all members of this country, to be citizen and not spectator. Tiebrofuni, yes, citizen. Say, ye Ghana ni mapa, ye patriotic citizen and not spectator. Spectator ni beshadie, beshadie. Enti Ghana for bebre na mampeni di kaka tro say, mamu be ye beshadie. Nemo, ye patriotic citizen. Patriotic citizen, dear, say a common deal no nam street no so a patriotic citizen. Tipayi. Because sa okasa chiro mampeni na so mampeni ntia. The only language or tia say a demonstration. Then you hit the street and then demonstrate. It is your citizen, a bina man for near day, a year, into then ye gagium. Tipayi. A sidden anna. You stop you from doing the demonstration. Meanwhile, man, Penamayati assessor be citizen. Into hospitals are enkoye facilities are say, Minema enkoye hospitals. And so many can say, Openi be yari no free plate. South Africa, no ko India, no ko Brotira UK. It is a hospitals ye papa. I didn't tell na own hospitals wa. Tepanyi. Mena wo ka se insuo kurampa impenifo ni bi nom ye kra na kira se Ghana nsuo kurapa onyini banks wo man ni mu bebre ama mo stop gu ebi mu banks ekika bo mu be ye no consolidated bank me wa mo ankasa save wo man we mu itende nche na mo dada yen me wo man peni se be citizen and not spectator nso banks kurampa wo man ni mu save. A notable one eye sila da pasika e ko hu woni fie se oji bank system ni dia adenchen wan fa ni sika nkoto bank no di tu ni fie ye inti no oman we ankasa mun penifo na ye de mato ano no munyi man no at the first place munyi man ni inti si there na we the ordinary Ghanaians ye nyi oman ni tell me, are you listening to the comparison? Huh? He, mamenka se bichro. Ghanaians no sana na mu fi se nkane, ye ti bonkoso, ye gullible, we don't think se Ghanaians are descending. Ghana for adwin bieba. Ebedu de bi meka to. Ansha mo po bi so mbeto abakrampa mo nya no ma krampo ho. Mu tie ni ye. Na Kwame Nkrumah campaign or see change. If it is denied or too long delayed, violence will break here and there. Not that men planned or withered it, but the accumulated grievances will erupt like volcanic fury. And none of your experience. When a sama Dr. Kwame Nkrumah can do two, they be a make me say Kwame Nkrumah a prophet. Movie is a meboa. asemo kade to honum na manifest no. The change the people are expecting has been too long delayed. Into no de bese no. Ghana for kanya mantie afa de ya hit straight said the mu penny. The mu pese mu hunie. Ah, afa mo yenso a mo kwan. We are about to experience more demonstrations. Simply for Mantanasia. Because Ghana ni entimi enye din na common neno insoto eboa yedin ene koko kurampa yede more eye koko yesen mo amoye Ghana for munim de mike koko aye no more koko eyesen ye more koko anka ye bibi eye easier uniska 5 cities de obetimi dia to koko anom koko yesen ewo manim koko yesen Ghana for a due time I was so kasem e ba cho momfa 4 lines and to so a due time Ghana ni was so kasem mo amantima nko demonstration ye de wo TV so a due time I was so frɛ na wo kire wadwen say ya ankasa ye bekoso atena ye fie esusa ye besusa ah ye bekoso adi yensagu ye tie susa se ya ankasa mu a ye Ghana for ye nanfofo ye busuafo ni bi eko street no so eko ye demonstration ya ye ntimi ankwa ye wo fie ye so ye die nie fra me sesi a ye ntwetwe nkomo 0547547745